Someone you love has left this world, but before they went, they made sure to leave behind a message just for you. This message is filled with the whole truth that they wanted you to know. You should open it as soon as you can because it holds important things that can change how you see everything around you. Archangel Michael is speaking directly to you right now, and he says that it is no accident at all that you are reading these words on this very day. The air around you feels thick and heavy, doesn't it? That is because a soul who used to walk right next to you, sharing laughs and quiet moments, has been whispering your name gently into the wind. They have crossed over to the other side beyond what we can see, but their message is still very much alive. It burns brightly like a small flame in the dark that just will not go out no matter what. They waited patiently for the perfect time to send this to you, and that time has arrived today. There are things they could not say out loud while they were still here with us, breathing the same air. But now, from where they are, they're saying it all with the full power of their spirit. They never stopped keeping an eye on you, even from afar, and they never once stopped believing in your strength and your goodness. The truth has been kept hidden away for far too long, tucked in shadows where no one could find it easily. But today, a bright light is going to shine into every dark corner and reveal everything clearly. The person you cared about so deeply left something special just for you before they had to go. It is something strong and full of power, something that was buried deep so it would stay safe until now. If you type the word Amen right here, you will receive a special blessing that comes straight from the heavens. And look at this number, 333. It is a sign of protection and guidance from the angels. They were holding on to a heavy load, a secret truth that needed to be kept safe until the exact right moment came. Now that their soul is resting in a place of complete peace, far away from any pain or worry, the message is finally ready to make its way into your hands. It was not by chance or some sad accident that they were taken from this world. They did not just fade away into quiet nothingness. There were hidden things happening, forces working in ways you could not see or understand at the time. They discovered something very deep and serious, something that directly involved a person who is very close to you in your daily life. In the moments before their last breath, they took the time to write it all down carefully. And very soon, that truth is going to show itself right in front of your eyes, clear as day. They knew that after they were gone, someone might try to come along and ruin the peace you have in your heart. But even from the other side, they made careful plans to protect you and keep you safe. Type Amen to open yourself up to another blessing. See this number, 8.88. It means abundance and divine support are coming your way. Archangel Michael speaks again and says that their voice might not be heard in this physical world anymore, echoing through rooms like it used to, but their spirit has decided to talk to you today in a different way. They have been trying to reach you through your dreams at night, showing you little signs and symbols that might seem strange at first. They have been sending feelings that make the hairs on your arms stand up or a sudden chill run down your back. Every single tear you have shed since they left has been gently collected by the angels up above, and those tears have been placed right next to the message they prepared for you. There was a period when they could see danger heading straight toward you, like a storm cloud building on the horizon, but they were not able to warn you with words because of the circumstances. That same danger is still slowly moving closer, even now, creeping in the shadows, and the message they left holds the exact key you need to push it away and win against it. Inside their final words, there's a name written down plainly. That name belongs to someone who has been acting like they care about you a lot. You have always had this odd, uneasy feeling about this person, haven't you? They would smile widely, but deep in your heart, you never fully trusted what their hands were doing or what their eyes were hiding. Type Amen to claim your blessing. Here is another sign, 512. The one you loved so much took that gut feeling of yours very seriously. They started to quietly look into things, gathering little pieces of proof without making any noise about it. They asked careful questions here and there, and they followed patterns that did not add up at first. What they ended up finding was shocking enough to turn your whole world upside down if it came out wrong. But instead of letting it hurt you, they chose to guard your world and keep it steady. You were the most important thing to them, their calm spot in a life full of chaos and noise. So, they made the choice to carry the heavy weight of this truth all by themselves until they simply could not carry it any longer. In their last weeks here, they were not scared or filled with dread. No, they were determined and focused on saving you from harm. They noticed a woman who came into your life, one with long, piercing eyes and a smile that seemed a bit off, not quite straight or genuine. She entered sweetly, with kind words and helpful actions, but underneath it all, her plans were rooted in jealousy and envy. Type Amen to get your blessing. The number 200 appears as a reminder of balance and harmony returning. The one you lost stood up to this woman without you even knowing about it. They put their own safety at risk just to pull her attention away from you and keep you out of her reach. She smiled back and acted like everything was fine, pretending to make peace, but her sneaky betrayal kept going even after your loved one had passed away. That explains why you have been having those restless nights lately, tossing and turning without real sleep. That is why some of your things have gone missing without explanation, or why messages you expected never came through. It was not some random mistake or a problem with your phone. No, it was all part of the careful setup this woman has been building right behind your back, step by step. But please, do not let fear take hold of you now, because the truth that your loved one wrote down is going to find its way to you in the next few days. When you finally read it, it will feel like a powerful storm of thunder being pulled right down from the sky into your soul, awakening everything inside you. Type Amen for blessing. C777, a number of spiritual awakening. They talk about special places in the message that only you and they ever went to together, secret spots filled with memories. They describe little events that happened between just the two of you, things no one else in the world knew about or could make up. This is how you will know without any doubt that it is really from them, not some dream you had or a story someone invented. They even left clear instructions inside that note, a step-by-step guide to get back something important that was taken from you over the past year. It could be a piece of property, an important paper or document, or a personal item that means a lot and should be part of your future. They cannot save their own life in the end, but they made absolutely sure they could still save yours from falling apart. They made a promise to the divine powers above that their leaving this world would not be without purpose or meaning. Type Amen to receive blessing. The number 909 signals completion and new beginnings. If you feel moved to show more support and keep this energy flowing, you can choose to give a super thanks with any amount up to $120. Even right now, their spirit is close by, following your every step. You might hear a sudden ringing in your ear or feel an unexpected chill in the air. That is them trying to get your heart ready for what is coming. Their soul has reached back into your life one final time to give you this urgent warning. Please do not brush off the signs that appear in the next 48 hours. Someone might try to sweet-talk you and distract you with nice words. Another person could tell you not to open a certain box that shows up, but inside that box is the full truth you're loved, one hit away, just in time. You once told them in a quiet moment that you would stay strong no matter what life threw at you. Now they are asking you to show that strength and prove it. Type Amen for blessing. Look at 618. The woman they warned about has been keeping a close watch on everything you do. She looks at your pictures online and comments nicely, acting like she supports you fully, but her real plans are dark and harmful. She is not doing this all by herself. There's a man working with her, someone who has shaken your hand before and seemed friendly. Your loved one figured out this secret partnership before they left. In their very last moments, they prayed hard that the bright light of truth would shine on both of them and expose what they were doing. The message does not just have names. It has dates and real proof written down. It is in their own handwriting, the one you know so well. They put a special symbol at the bottom that only you would understand and recognize right away. Type Amen to get blessing. Here is 456. Archangel Michael says that angels are walking close to your window even as you read this. The air in your space feels different now. Holy, full of energy, changed in a good way. Something that was buried deep is about to come up to the surface and set you completely free. Your loved one did not leave without thinking ahead and making a solid plan. They knew their time here was ending for a bigger reason beyond this world. But they did not go quietly or without fight. They went with a clear mission to complete what they had started. They asked the divine for just one favor. Let the person I love know that I never stop protecting them, even after I am gone from this body. Type Amen for blessing. See 303. You are right at the edge of a big divine unveiling, a moment where everything hidden becomes seen. In the coming days, there will be a knock at your door, or maybe a small flash drive will appear, or a letter will slide under your door, or even a message will pop up on your screen. This will not be by chance or random luck. It will be guided by hands you cannot see. If you choose to ignore it, it might vanish and be lost forever. But if you open it with courage, all the things you feared and all the doubts that nagged at you will step into the full light. You will see just how far your loved one went to save your future and your happiness. They were not weak or helpless. They were specially chosen to guard you, even if it meant giving their life. And they did that job with a bravery that only the angels witnessed up close. Type Amen for blessing. The number 8.88 returns, emphasizing infinite protection. They loved you in ways that go beyond this one lifetime. It was in the soft looks they gave you when no one was watching, and how they always stood by your side when others turned away. And now, from the other side, they have made certain that you will not step into the same hurtful trap again. They saw betrayal growing like a tall wall, being built slowly behind you, brick by brick. But before that wall could fall and crush you, they put down a strong rope made of pure truth that will pull you safely out. It is on its way to you now. Trust that inner voice that tells you to dig deeper and look closer. Something valuable that was stolen from you will come back into your hands, and their spirit will be smiling down from above as you step fully into the truth. Type Amen to get blessing. Notice 1212, a sign of alignment. They were your shield when they were here in body. Now they are your guardian in spirit form. But the message needs to be opened, and the truth inside needs to be read with your own eyes. You will probably cry when you see their words, tears falling because of the love and the shock. But after that, you will stand up taller, and nothing, absolutely nothing, will be able to break you ever again. The past was never supposed to lock you up like a cage. It was a place where you were tested and made stronger. Now, the future is waiting as your beautiful reward. Type Amen for blessing. C911. Archangel Michael declares that you have been picked to rise up from the ashes left by deep grief. You have been carrying around pain for way too long, like a heavy bag on your back. But starting today, that pain is going to change shape and turn into real power that you can use. Your loved one is resting in peace now, but they're still watching over you, guiding your steps, and loving you without end. They held secrets to keep you safe before, Now, they have secrets to share that will lead to your victory. What starts right here today will finish the circle of love that was between you two, making it whole again. Stop running away from the signs anymore. Run toward them with open arms, because that is where your true protection is hiding. Type men to get blessing. The number 2222 means Master Builder energy is with you. The last part of their letter closes with these touching words. If you ever wonder if I really cared, just remember the truth I left for you. And now that truth is coming toward you like rolling thunder in a storm. Your whole world is about to shift in big ways. The chains that held you down will snap and fall away. The fear that whispered in your ear will disappear like mist in the sun. And the same warm love that once held your hand tightly will now lead your soul forward. I loved you too much to let you walk straight into a trap. Now, you must love yourself enough to step out of it and walk free. Type Amen for blessing. Look at 707. The message will arrive in a way you do not expect at all. It might be folded neatly in an envelope with no name or address on it. Or it could slip quietly into your door when you're not looking. Maybe it's hidden inside a book you both loved and read together. The second your fingers brush against it, your heart will start beating faster, like it already knows this will change everything forever. You might pause for a moment, feeling the air grow thick and special around you. But then you open it, and right in the first line, you catch your breath because it sounds just like their voice speaking to you again. The voice you thought was gone for good now wraps around you with a truth that feels hot like fire, but good. You cry, but not from pure sadness this time, from the amazing realization that this person did everything possible for you, even after leaving this world. Type Amen to get blessing. See 1001. They begin the letter by reminding you of something you might have forgotten about your own self. They talk about the inner strength you showed when everything around you fell apart. And they say they always knew deep down that you were meant to rise up again stronger than before. Then the big revelations start coming, one page after another, unfolding like bright lightning flashing across a night sky. They clearly name the woman who has been causing all the trouble and chaos in your life. They explain her tricks, how she pretended to be kind while hiding her real feelings, and how jealousy twisted everything she did. But they do not stop at warnings. They leave you simple steps on how to cut this person's hold on you forever, breaking free completely. Type Amen for blessing. The number 117 appears. There is another name that surprises you. It is a man, someone who has been extra nice lately, always offering to help with things. The letter says his kindness is not real or pure. He is linked to the same woman, and together they have been planning to take what was left behind after your loved one passed, things that should be yours. But your loved one was smarter even from the other side. They sent the message in a clever way, so no one could stop it or grab it first. Type Amen to get blessing. C1515, a mirror hour for decisions. With every sentence you read, your eyes grow wider as pieces fall into place. Old memories that confused you suddenly make perfect sense. Lies that were told break apart like glass. You recall moments that did not add up before, and now they click together like a puzzle finishing. The message points you to where to search next. Maybe a box tucked away in a cupboard or hidden carefully behind a picture on the wall. You go there and find it just as they described. Inside are old letters full of love, photographs that bring back smiles, and a small flash drive. You plug it in or open it, and a whole hidden world starts to open up before you, things you never knew existed. Type Amen for blessing. Notice 3,333. If you want to show more support and help spread this positive energy, You could give a super thanks up to $120. They mention a bank account you had no idea about. Your name is listed on it clearly. They made sure of that long ago. It is the start of your real freedom, not just with money, but in your spirit and heart too. This was the gift they wanted to give you for your future, but they waited until you were ready to receive it without doubt. You feel them so close as you follow each clue they left. A familiar scent in the air, a quick chill, a vivid dream. It is all real and meaningful now. Type Amen for blessing. See 1616. As you uncover more and more, your own spirit starts to glow brightly again, like a light turning back on inside you. The pain from losing them does not magically go away, but it changes into something useful, a sense of purpose that drives you forward. You are no longer just the person who was left behind in sorrow. You are the one picked to carry on what they began and finish it strong. You dial the phone number they wrote down at the end of their instructions. A lawyer answers the call, says your name to confirm, listens to your voice, and explains they have been waiting patiently for months for you to reach out. Then a file arrives in your email. You click it open, and suddenly doors to a whole legacy swing wide, inviting you in. Type them in to get blessing. The number 1818 means financial manifestation. Inside are details about properties, important documents, and more secrets they kept safe. You had no clue how much this person had been quietly preparing behind the scenes while others thought they were just getting weaker. There's a house, not any house, but a real home they dreamed of sharing with you someday. The deed is already in your name. They did it without telling anyone, without showing off, just with quiet faith that it would work out. Type Amen for blessing. CE 1919.